Hi everyone, I'm Kevin De Bruyne.
Soy Paulo Dybala.
I'm Kai Bowman.
Hey everyone, it's Jack Osbourne here.
Hola a todos, soy Marian Santos.
I'm Livik.
What's up? So you're in.
Hi everyone, I'm Mortal.
I'm Scout.
I'm Shvendra Chehlo.
السلام عليكم. أنا اسمي منتظر سعد.
هلا يا جماعة، أنا طارق.
اسمي هدي للعلي.
Hi, ako Arlie.
Aku Gading.
Manahing ho.
I'll be joined by the top PUBG Mobile players from all over the world.
For the Global Extreme Challenge.
Cada partido en la cancha es un desafío y este torneo de PUBG Mobile es uno nuevo para mí.
بالنسبة لي قد أعتبر الفوز تحديا كبيرا وأحتاج دائما إلى دفع نفسي إلى أقصى الحدود عندما ألعب PUBG Mobile.
Sebagai seorang aktris, tampil all-out dalam berakting adalah suatu tantangan yang ekstrim dan aku selalu mempush diri untuk kasih acting yang terbaik. sama seperti di saat aku main PUBG Mobile.
نفس الشيء اللي يصير معاي لما أنا ألعب PUBG Mobile.
Begitu juga dengan bermain PUBG Mobile.
So as playing PUBG Mobile.
PUBG Mobile is also launching the Play as One campaign to support direct relief emergency response.
To fight against COVID-19 all around the world.
Also, in Global Extreme Challenge show match, we will encourage people to support the fight against COVID-19. Watch to support.
PUBG Mobile Global Extreme Challenge. Let's break new ground.
Where's that hot spring?
It's right around the corner. And you can't miss the sea of flowers.
It looks really exciting.
Why not have a try?
I found nothing.
My teammates weren't around!
Have you ever seen a chicken dinner in just 15? Wow, it feels so good!
One more?
Oh man, riding mountain bike around a volcano is no joke!
Can you believe that? It was freezing on that mountain!
Driving a motorboat is not easy. Oops. Can I have a drink?
Sure. Enjoy it.
Since the Livik map was updated, it has caused much discussion amongst players. Today, we want to talk to you about the process of creating the Livik map. The origin of the Livik map actually came from a cup of coffee. PUBG Mobile is fun for sure, but sometimes it takes too long to play a game. I usually work long hours and have very little time to play. This is what our producer heard when he met this player in a cafe last year. Our producer had been thinking about the same idea already. Therefore, on the same day, he had a discussion with the development team. How can players fully enjoy playing PUBG Mobile with limited free time? After the discussion and some user research, they came up with an idea to develop a smaller map that takes less time and has a faster pace. Therefore, the unique map PUBG Mobile Livik was created. Livik is only 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers, which is the smallest map in PUBG Mobile's classic Battle Royale gameplay. It takes only 15 minutes to complete a game. Players can win a chicken dinner in just 15 minutes and enjoy the excitement anywhere, anytime. Of course, besides the faster pace, as PUBG Mobile's new exclusive map, we must create more interesting content. The question that follows is, how to set the landscape of the map. We remember the scenes and experience when we went to Northern Europe for the first time during the trip. When we saw the very beautiful Nordic terrain coexisting harmoniously, we were amazed. We thought that we must find an opportunity to incorporate this unique and romantic landscape into PUBG Mobile. And then here came the opportunity. But we also faced many challenges. For example, presenting a landscape of snowy mountains, dormant volcano, Lupenfeld, waterfalls, and hot springs in a compact map and ensuring high visual quality. This use of image textures is 3 to 4 times more than that of other maps. But we don't want the players facing freezing issues because we made the images too detailed. Therefore, we tried to tackle this technical challenge. We tested various models and selected the color saturation that satisfied most players. We optimized the rendering efficiency and frame rate of vegetations to try to make various mobile phone models play smoothly. Our existing version has rich details and ingenuity, while experiencing smooth and high-definition pictures. Some players have discovered that when entering the waterfall, there will be a noticeable impact of water flow. We've considered and added similar real details and experiences in many places in Livik. Take the snowy mountain area, for example. From the top of the mountain to the bottom, the thickness of the snow, the distribution of vegetation, and the color of the grassland will have obvious changes per the elevation. We know that many players like to hide behind big rocks. So this time, we made a drag show for the big stones. For example, where there's a lot of water, the stones will grow moss accordingly, and the stones next to Snow Mountain are wrapped in silver, and the experience will feel more realistic. In accordance with the climatic characteristics of Northern Europe, we have planted a lot of quilts, trees, shrubs, tundra in Livik, which are distributed in various regions according to their habits in real life. When it comes to vegetation, we have to talk about the grass in the new map. According to the player's visual habits and tactical changes at different distances, we've repeatedly tested the height, density, and color of the grass. No matter how you look at the grass, be it from afar, up close, walking, passing, or climbing by, it will be a very authentic experience. The design of the turf roof is also very interesting. This kind of Nordic turf house has a fairy tale feeling. However, it is not as gentle as it appears. The roof of the turf house is a tactical anti-slope. The turf can also make people on the roof not so easy to find. What we really mean is that this is the official recommended ambush point. Remember to try it. Just like the turf house, appearance is important, and so is the entertainment aspect. We hope that the new map will be fast-paced, but the Battle Royale experience of players should be intact and exciting. Like the distance between resource points on the map, the farthest distance a player can see in any corner of the map, and the distance between field shelters. You can't roughly reduce the scale according to map compression, otherwise a bunch of things will be packed together and you can't play. We spent a lot of time adjusting these distances to ensure that players can get a positive gaming experience. We also found that players particularly value the combat experience of gun-to-gun and final circle in the small map, so we kept the same experience as the classic map in these two links, by shortening the time of collecting equipment and transferring location. Make the new map more fun to play. In the previous beta test, some players were very concerned about scoring in Livik. In response to this, we've done some deep thinking and made intricate designs to ensure that everyone is playing the new map and other classic maps will invest the same time and get the same score rate. Worried about falling points? Don't be, because they don't exist. Just enjoy it. However, Livik is a very different place than the other classic maps in regards to the maximum number of people. We've conducted many tests with the upper limit of 100, 80, 60, 50, 40, and on. The player's flow curve test data helped us determine the final maximum number of people in the new map. 52 people. Although the number of people is small, if there are very few resource points, it is still easy to get together and jump from the sky. Therefore, we have significantly increased the medium-sized wild spot, so that you can decide if you want to play aggressively or stealthily. In addition, there are more gun choices. Livik has joined the submachine gun P90 and the new sniper rifle MK12. It can be used well. We believe everyone will be willing to take them into the finals. Well, those that watch this far are the true fans, so we've decided to tell you a few secrets. If you're attacked in the hot springs bath, don't worry. You will find that it is safe to squat down. This height can protect you. What you need to remember is, be careful of grenades. We specifically placed a motorboat at the edge of the waterfall. Ride it up, fly it down. You'll fall in love with this feeling. We increased the physical response of this large reed swing. If someone climbed over it, you will see the reed moving. This time, we believe you'll understand what to do. There are many other interesting places. For example, please find out for yourself. For this map, Raphael Lim, the executive PD of PUBG Corp and head of mobile division, gave a very high valuation.
새롭게 업데이트되는 모바일의 신규 맵 리빅은 북유럽을 배경으로 한 정통 배틀로얄 맵이면서 그와 동시에 짧은 시간 플레이를 선호하는 모바일 유저에게 최적화된 독창적인 맵이기도 합니다. 신규 맵 리빅을 플레이해 보시기를 여러분께 적극 추천드립니다. 그리고 PUBG 모바일이 준비한 신규 맵을 통해 플레이어 여러분이 새로운 즐거움을 찾을 수 있기를 바랍니다.
Yes, Livik can give you a whole new experience. Quick and cool little map for chicken dinner. We hope you all like it. Thanks to every player who loves and supports PUBG Mobile. We will work hard to make more fun.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin De Bruyne.
Soy Paulo Dybala.
I'm Kai Bowman.
Hey everyone, it's Jack Osbourne here.
Hola a todos, soy Mariel Santos.
I'm Levinho.
What's up, Suyuremi?
Hi everyone, I'm Mortal.
I'm Scout.
السلام عليكم. أنا اسمي منتظر سعد.
هلا يا جماعة، أنا طارق. اسمي هدي للعلي.
Hai, aku Rili.
Aku Gading.
Menahiho.
เดชนาทิพย์นะครับ
I'll be joined by the top PUBG Mobile players from all over the world.
For the Global Extreme Challenge.
Cada partido en la cancha es un desafío, y este torneo de PUBG Mobile es uno nuevo para mí.
بالنسبة لي قد أعتبر الفوز تحديا كبيرا وأحتاج دائما إلى دفع نفسي إلى أقصى الحدود عندما ألعب PUBG Mobile.
Sebagai seorang aktris, tampil all-out dalam berakting adalah suatu tantangan yang ekstrim dan aku selalu mempush diri untuk kasih acting yang terbaik. Sama seperti di saat aku main PUBG Mobile.
نفس الشيء اللي يصير معاي لما أنا ألعب PUBG Mobile.
Begitu juga dengan bermain PUBG Mobile.
So as playing PUBG Mobile.
PUBG Mobile is also launching the Play as One campaign to support direct relief emergency response.
To fight against COVID-19 all around the world.
Also, in Global Extreme Challenge show match, we will encourage people to support the fight against COVID-19. Watch to support.
PUBG Mobile Global Extreme Challenge. Let's break new ground.
Where's that hot spring? It's right around the corner. And you can't miss the sea of flowers.
It looks really exciting.
Why not have a try?
I found nothing.
My teammates weren't around!
Have you ever seen a chicken dinner in just 15? Wow, it feels so good!
One more?
Oh man, riding mountain bike around a volcano is no joke!
Can you believe that? It was freezing on that mountain!
Driving a motorboat is not easy. Oops. Can I have a drink?
Sure. Enjoy it.
Since the Livik Map was updated, it has caused much discussion amongst players. Today, we want to talk to you about the process of creating the Livik Map. The origin of the Livik Map actually came from a cup of coffee. PUBG Mobile is fun for sure, but sometimes it takes too long to play a game. I usually work long hours and have very little time to play. This is what our producer heard when he met this player in a cafe last year. Our producer had been thinking about the same idea already. Therefore, on the same day, he had a discussion with the development team. How can players fully enjoy playing PUBG Mobile with limited free time? After the discussion and some user research, they came up with an idea to develop a smaller map that takes less time and has a faster pace. Therefore, the unique map of PUBG Mobile Livik was created. Livik is only 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers, which is the smallest map in PUBG Mobile's classic Battle Royale gameplay. It takes only 15 minutes to complete a game. Players can win a chicken dinner in just 15 minutes and enjoy the excitement anywhere, anytime. Of course, besides the faster pace, as PUBG Mobile's new exclusive map, we must create more interesting content. The question that follows is, how to set the landscape of the map. We remember the scenes and experience when we went to Northern Europe for the first time during the trip. When we saw the very beautiful Nordic terrain coexisting harmoniously, we were amazed. We thought that we must find an opportunity to incorporate this unique and romantic landscape into PUBG Mobile. And then here came the opportunity. But we also faced many challenges. For example, presenting a landscape of snowy mountains, dormant volcano, Lupenfeld, waterfalls, and hot springs in a compact map and ensuring high visual quality. This use of image textures is 3 to 4 times more than that of other maps. But we don't want the players facing freezing issues because we made the images too detailed. Therefore, we tried to tackle this technical challenge. We tested various models and selected the color saturation that satisfied most players. We optimized the rendering efficiency and frame rate of vegetations to try to make various mobile phone models play smoothly. Our existing version has rich details and ingenuity, while experiencing smooth and high-definition pictures. Some players have discovered that when entering the waterfall, there will be a noticeable impact of water flow. We've considered and added similar real details and experiences in many places in Livik. Take the snowy mountain area, for example. From the top of the mountain to the bottom, the thickness of the snow, the distribution of vegetation, and the color of the grassland will have obvious changes per the elevation. We know that many players like to hide behind big rocks. So this time, we made a drag show for the big stones. For example, where there's a lot of water, the stones will grow moss accordingly, and the stones next to Snow Mountain are wrapped in silver, and the experience will feel more realistic. In accordance with the climatic characteristics of Northern Europe, we have planted a lot of quilts, trees, shrubs, tundra in Livik, which are distributed in various regions according to their habits in real life. When it comes to vegetation, we have to talk about the grass in the new map. According to the player's visual habits and tactical changes at different distances, we've repeatedly tested the height, density, and color of the grass. No matter how you look at the grass, be it from afar, up close, walking, passing, or climbing by, it will be a very authentic experience. The design of the turf roof is also very interesting. This kind of Nordic turf house has a fairy tale feeling. However, it is not as gentle as it appears. The roof of the turf house is a tactical anti-slope. The turf can also make people on the roof not so easy to find. What we really mean is that this is the official recommended ambush point. Remember to try it. Just like the turf house, appearance is important, and so is the entertainment aspect. We hope that the new map will be fast-paced, but the Battle Royale experience of players should be intact and exciting. Like the distance between resource points on the map, the farthest distance a player can see in any corner of the map, and the distance between field shelters. You can't roughly reduce the scale according to map compression, otherwise a bunch of things will be packed together and you can't play. We spent a lot of time adjusting these distances to ensure that players can get a positive gaming experience. We also found that players particularly value the combat experience of gun-to-gun and final circle in the small map, so we kept the same experience as the classic map in these 2 links, by shortening the time of collecting equipment and transferring location. Make the new map more fun to play. In the previous beta test, some players were very concerned about scoring in Livik. In response to this, we've done some deep thinking and made intricate designs to ensure that everyone is playing the new map and other classic maps will invest the same time and get the same score rate. Worried about falling points? Don't be, because they don't exist. Just enjoy it. However, Livik is a very different place than the other classic maps in regards to the maximum number of people. We've conducted many tests with the upper limit of 100, 80, 60, 50, 40, and on. The player's flow curve test data helped us determine the final maximum number of people in the new map. 52 people. Although the number of people is small, if there are very few resource points, it is still easy to get together and jump from the sky. Therefore, we have significantly increased the medium-sized wild spot, so that you can decide if you want to play aggressively or stealthily. In addition, there are more gun choices. Livik has joined the submachine gun P90 and the new sniper rifle MK12. It can be used well. We believe everyone will be willing to take them into the finals. Well, those that watch this far are the true fans, so we've decided to tell you a few secrets. If you're attacked in the hot springs bath, don't worry. You will find that it is safe to squat down. This height can protect you. What you need to remember is, be careful of grenades. We specifically placed a motorboat at the edge of the waterfall. Ride it up, fly it down. You'll fall in love with this feeling. We increased the physical response of this large reed swing. If someone climbed over it, you will see the reed moving. This time, we believe you'll understand what to do. There are many other interesting places. For example, please find out for yourself. For this map, Raphael Lim, the executive PD of PUBG Corp and head of mobile division, gave a very high valuation.
새롭게 업데이트되는 모바일의 신규 맵 리빅은 북유럽을 배경으로 한 정통 배틀로얄 맵이면서 그와 동시에 짧은 시간 플레이를 선호하는 모바일 유저에게 최적화된 독창적인 맵이기도 합니다. 신규 맵 리빅을 플레이해 보시기를 여러분께 적극 추천드립니다. 그리고 PUBG 모바일이 준비한 신규 맵을 통해 플레이어 여러분이 새로운 즐거움을 찾을 수 있기를 바랍니다.
Yes, Livik can give you a whole new experience. A quick and cool little map for chicken dinner. We hope you all like it. Thanks to every player who loves and supports PUBG Mobile. We will work hard to make more fun and engaging content day and night. We don't sleep, remember?
Hello viewers and welcome to the PUBG Mobile 2020 Global Extreme Challenge, brought to you by PUBG Mobile and hosted by VSPN. My name's Powerbang and I'll be your broadcaster for all of the amazing PUBG Mobile action you're going to see today. Our teams have been preparing for the last month and it's now time to suit up and drop into the battlefield. Would love to call your attention to the fight against COVID-19, where all of our global stars and influencers have come together to show that we are stronger than this outbreak. Both in the game and in our lives, we can all be winners and share chicken dinners. Make sure you guys are following PUBG Mobile on social media so you can learn how to support people in need. The Global Extreme Challenge event is a cooperation between PUBG Mobile and Direct Relief in support of the Play As One charity drive. Direct Relief has opened an exclusive channel for PUBG Mobile's community to donate. So let's all come together and support the effort to fight against the COVID-19 situation. Players will have the opportunity today to donate in support of this cause, so feel free to do so while watching today's competition. We believe that uniting as one, we can come together and overcome this pandemic. Play as one. All right, everyone, it's time to introduce our stars. We've got a great variety from all over the globe. Everyone from professional athletes to actors to musicians to esports stars and even more that we'll get to in just a second. Let's introduce our players from Latin America. Paulo Dybala, Levinho, Yurim Rojas, and Marian Santos. From India, Mortal and Scout. From the Middle East and North Africa, Pikachu and Om Saif. From Southeast Asia, Gading, Oralee, Hyunho, and Jay Chanatip. Let's continue with our North American and European stars. First is Kevin De Bruyne, one of the top offensive football players in the midfield. That's soccer for you Americans out there. Awarded Footballer of the Year in Germany, Belgian Sportsman of the Year in 2015, and Premier League Playmaker of the Year in the 2017-2018 season. Let's find out if he can lead his team to victory in the upcoming 3 matches. For Team 1 on De Bruyne, it is De Bruyne himself, Old Boy, and Yasha. For Team 2, it's Dream PUBG, Bleak Snake, and Giroy. Following De Bruyne, we have Aleyna Tilki, a Turkish singer and songwriter. She won Best Female Pop Artist at the Golden Butterfly Awards in 2018, one of Turkey's most prestigious awards. Her song Sevapsiz Sinlama has already reached over 450 million views on YouTube, becoming the most viewed Turkish music video. Today, she's here with 2 teams to see who's the best. Who do you think they'll encounter? Team 1 is Aleyna Tilki, Chaos Gazi, and Chaos Dodge. For Team 2, it's Mezarsi, Amigo, and Serdar. Next up is Jack Osbourne. Jack is the president of Osbourne Media and is best known for MTV's reality show, The Osbournes, Sci-Fi's Haunted Highway, and A&E Network's Ozzy and Jack's World Detour. Think his leadership skills can bring him the victory this time? Team 1 consists of Jack Osbourne, Rolex, and Sixless. Team 2 consists of Panda, T-Javis, and P1 Legendary. Last, we have Kai Bowman, the NBA point guard for the Golden State Warriors. Off the court, he's an artist, an avid gamer. He's usually streaming on Twitch and gives plenty of opportunities for fans to play with or challenge him. Think he can keep the ball in his court with his team in this competition? Let's find out with Team 1. We've got Kai Bowman, Winsanity, and Telly. For Team 2, we have Savu, Max Cash, and Sinister. For this competition, our invited stars will be wearing the outfits from the Season 14 Royale Pass. Those are the Avian Tyrant, the Butcher of Stalber, the Iron Rose, and the Red Commander sets. First up is Kevin De Bruyne. Next is Aleyna Tilki. Following her, we've got Jack Osbourne. And last but not least, Kai Bowman. It's time to check out who you all voted for. The top vote getter of the North American and European regions was Aleyna Tilki. Congratulations, Aleyna. You will take a 2-point bonus going into the rest of the competition for finishing on top of the poll. Let's move on and explain the rules of today's competition. First and foremost, there's going to be 3 matches played today. The first match will be a regular classic match, so no huge surprises here. Just play, try to finish on the top and get that chicken dinner, but there will be 1 point awarded for each kill. In match number 2, it will be a little bit different in that each team will be trying to keep its star alive as long as possible. The team that keeps their star alive the longest will receive some bonus points. In match number 3, it will not count towards the overall standings, but there will be NPCs in Loop and Felt and the Hot Springs for players and teams to go invite to dance. The team with the highest score and who dances with the NPC successfully will be named the winners of this competition. Over the course of today's broadcast, we prepared some lucky airdrops for you guys, the viewers. Our stars will be sending out lucky airdrops, and you guys will have the opportunity to win some gift codes. So let's see if your fingers are fast enough, and make sure during the breaks you don't go anywhere. Our competition is just about to get started, guys, but before we do that, I want to send a huge thank you to all of our global stars, players, influencers, and you guys watching for helping support the COVID-19 relief effort supported by Direct Relief. If you'd like to find a way to get involved, check the link at the bottom of your screen to see how you can send some love. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. North America and Europe have kicked off in round 1. Remember, round 1 is a straight-up classic match where teams will be vying to get that chicken dinner and get as many kills as possible. Looks like the plane is coming in from the northeast here, and several teams have jumped immediately. It looks like that's Jack Osbourne 2 and Jack Osbourne 1 jumping on top of each other up in the northeast. We'll definitely keep an eye on that as Rolex and his squad hit the ground. Rolex, Jack Osbourne, and Sixless, along with one of the other teammates, will be looting up, and it looks as though they're not finding anything super great so far. We've got an AK and a Kar 98 for Rolex. Grenades already landing in from across the street, so it's a 4v4 to start things off. Rolex immediately comes out and connects, and he gets the headshot and gets the early knock. Panda up on the roof, immediately answers and is able to knock down one of the Jack Osbourne teammates. It looks like KSTO is knocked down. Sixless caught on the roof, knocked and finished. Panda taking out one of North America's best players immediately. Rolex sitting inside sees across the street where his knock was, trying to keep them from picking him up. Panda able to find a heal and get himself patched up. We're into the action early, ladies and gentlemen. Panda gets healed up. Rolex misses the revive opportunity here, so it looks like Panda's squad will be picking themselves up and getting ready to launch a counteroffensive here shortly. Right now it's a 4v3. Rolex's team down a squad member. It looks like Kai Bowman here. You can see him there, the Golden State Warriors, man. He's getting looted up here, getting ready to play. Player 1 makes it across the street. Rolex connects, but unable to secure the knock. And this is not good for Team Jack Osbourne 1, as the Panda squad is starting to kind of, I guess, synergize a little bit, get together. You can see them grouping up, and there's a knock again. Rolex getting his second knock of the game. Unfortunately, it's the same player. Can't quite keep him down here. Rolex has got a good angle. T. Javis able to get outside the wall, group up with player 1. Panda comes out and takes down Rolex's teammate. It's like he was trying to die here. Just really, ran out in the middle of the street. What is he doing? Panda down to 2 HP here. Rolex has him pinned down, has the entire, what is... Are there anyone else on Rolex's team right now? I think it's just him. Sixless was knocked. His teammate was finished. Yeah, it is just, it's 1v4. Rolex on the roof right now, going up against Panda and 3 of his teammates. And he's got him on the ropes, but ultimately, I don't see this ending well for Rolex. It's not something we haven't seen him do before, but this is a tall order. Player 1 peeks. Panda still stuck right where he's at. If he does move, Rolex will take him down. Moving over to one of our other players, looks like De Bruyne 2, looks like Giroy, rocking the Vector. He's going to try to crawl through a mouse hole here, it looks like. See if there's any any mice in there that he can talk to. Back to Rolex, still on the roof, and player one comes out, connects with the headshot immediately, somehow doesn't pick up the kill. Oh no, that's tragic. If he picks up that kill, this is a different fight. Unfortunately, though, for him, he is in a world of hurt now. It looks like we've got, through the window, he's connecting with the baseboard here, and now he's got to go around. He gets first one down, and it's just too many. He doesn't have enough bullets to keep up, and just like that, Panda, after Rolex knocked player one and Zuzi, Panda finally able to finish him off. Valiant effort for Rolex there, but unfortunately just too much firepower on the other team. 1v4 is not a situation you want to find yourself in. Taking a look over at Aleyna Tilki, we have Aleyna Tilki 2, which is Amigo, taking down an enemy player here, getting the knock and the finish. Gotta love that. Take a look at the top here. It looks like Max Cash. Nice throw, but unfortunately unable to connect. It looks like Savu is over there as well, along with Sinister. Savu in the shack. Amigo trying to figure out what's going on. Sandwiched between two squads. This does not look good for him at all. Waiting for reinforcements. Trying to figure out if he should take out somebody on the offensive here or turn back. There's the reinforcements he was hoping for. He hits the top of the hill, sees Sinister in the distance. Savu easily gets knocked here by Amigo. Max Cash pushing up to the top of the hill, gets the finish. Now they've got to come pick up Savu. Amigo hitting Sinister. Doesn't get the knock, but this is going to be a finish here. If Max Cash doesn't put out pressure, this is all over. Beautiful. Amigo getting the grenade knocked there, and it's all about taking out Max Cash here, and he does just that. Squad wipe here. Amigo doing it himself. 4 kills to his name and 4 kills for the squad. That's a squad wipe 1v4. You gotta love it. We've got Aleyna Tilki on your cam on the bottom, relaxing, playing those mobile games as we do on our couch. She misses her ride. And looks like they're going to come back and get her. Kevin De Bruyne, he's sitting in his facility right now, it looks like, getting ready for practice. But you know what? Why not squeak in a game of PUBG Mobile first? Rocking out to those cool Dacia tunes. And it looks like the G-Roy here is rocking the Uzi and the Scar. Getting looted up. Only 23 left alive so far. Lots of action already in this one. We've had 2 squads get completely wiped out. That's Rolex and Savu. And those are both, it looks like, Jack Osbourne 1 and Kai Bowman 2. Speaking of Kai Bowman, he's on your screen right now rocking the Scar and that beautiful Avian Tyrant outfit. Season 14 Royale Pass. Pick up a solid outfit there if you pick that thing up. And then we've got player 1 here, Osbourne 2, looking to try to figure out what's going on. We see our map as it shifts over to the west here. Everyone pretty spread out right now, especially if you take a look at player 1, and it looks like T. Javis and Panda still alive up there. They have a long way to go to get to zone and a long way to get to any other squads. We got Aleyna Tilki 1 here. It looks like Mazarksi and his squad running around out in the middle of nowhere, trying to figure out somewhere to go. Back to Kevin De Bruyne. Gonna have a lot of traversing this new map, and one of the things that's interesting about Livik is the various terrain that you can come across. There's snow in the north. There's jungle and forest in the middle. We've got beautiful lush reeds and waterfalls and water features. And then in the south, it looks very similar to Miramar and very arid and dry. There's a lot of cityscape. There's a lot of open terrain. It's really something for everybody on this new Nordic map, Livik. Checking out G-Roy again from De Bruyne 2. You can see that blue zone starting to come in. It's getting close, but it does stop. Kai Bowman hitting the supply crate here to loot up. Looks like his teammates already decked out in the ghillie suit and probably has picked over a lot of this supply crate, but we'll see what kind of loot these guys can come away with. Looks like, is that an AWM on his back? No, it's an M24. M24 for Kai Bowman. That's my favorite weapon in the game, so I want to see if he can shoot this thing, and if he can get any knocks with that, I'd be super impressed. Now we've got Aleyna. Rocking the DP-28, sitting in a corner, on guard, making sure that absolutely no one enters this house. Shots in the distance here. It looks like Kai Bowman, Winsanity, and Telly are engaging. Mizarsi, watch out. There is the aqueduct. You don't want to fall in this hole. Bowman is connected with down in the street. He's got to take cover and hide. Winsanity gets the shots off on Mizarsi and gets the knock from range. Looks like there's a bit of a peak battle going on right now. Each squad can kind of, delicately look at the other one, but really not expose too much here. So I don't expect to see really much of anything happen here unless one of the guys down below on Kai Bowman's squad gets knocked. If that's the case, you may see a crash here, but since everyone is on foot, they really lack the mechanism here to actually do a compound crash. Unfortunate there. Player is knocked out in the middle of nowhere. That's, I don't know, man. That's a tough revive situation there. That's a lot of open ground to try to go get this guy. Kai Bowman with the shots, absorbs a headshot here, and he's going to have to take a little bit of a heal here. You do hear a vehicle right now. Telly's going for it. This is a risky revive right now. Telly trying to be a hero, going around the back of the rock, and they are going to lose their vehicle. Oh, Telly gets hit. I don't know that he's going to be able to get to him. He's got too much open ground to cover and no smokes to do so. Love 7 in the 2, and Sandy's got to try to make a play happen here out on the flank. Now that Telly has taken the car, there's no way for Win and Kai Bowman to get out there without running across about 75 meters of open field, and there's no chance that that's happening. Looks like Chaos Ghazi is withdrawing. Their whole squad seems to be moving along the ridge line, and they're trying to go get another position here. Possibly re-engage here in a moment, but definitely not going to stay in that same area as the zone starts to move. Looks like Winsanity and Kai Bowman withdraw. Winsanity knocked from behind, unable to escape before they peek up and over the hill. They tried it, they failed it. And just like that, it looks like Kai Bowman has been eliminated as well. Kai Bowman 1 has been ushered out of round 1. Solid job here from Aleyna Tilki, squad number 2. These guys really did a nice job here taking things down. Looks like Dybala. Oh, nice shot there. Player 1 coming in from the flank and taking out 2 players from De Bruyne. And that was really, really clutch right there. On the move, player run, flanking around, trying to make sure that he keeps the pressure on. 2 of them knocked. 1 finished. That means there's only 2 players left standing to face off against Panda and his 3 teammates. Yeah, he aimed that one up and got the finish, and it looks like they're down to 2. It looks like G-Roy and, who was that? Bleak Snake off in the distance. Now we've got De Bruyne in the buggy with Old Boy. Old Boy, really solid player from Russia. Checking out that wood pile. You never know what you're going to find there. Hopefully some good loot. But G-Roy in the new monster truck featured now on the Nordic map Livik. Monster trucks can easily drive over things like, you know, wood and rocks and people. Yeah, people, I said it. Monster trucks are not your friend when you're not driving them. Aleyna Tilki too has Amigo pushing around. And we've got a engagement happening right now. We got Bleak Snake and G-Roy. Amigo adjusting his 6x scope to the 3, getting ready for that full automatic fire. And instead of engaging, they are going to go to the zone. Interesting choice, but I think they're preferring to go over placement versus a couple of kills. If they didn't, you know, end up successful in that engagement, they would be knocked and trying to get back to the zone, but fighting the blue at that point. Yasha is eyeballing across the street here. It looks like Aleyna Tilki 1 is over there taking up position. Indeed, grenades in, and look at this, Yasha, what a perfect throw. He's got this thing cocked and ready, throws it up there, and he connects. Chaos Dodge taken down. He's got another grenade to follow it up though. Yasha through the window, another knock. Beautifully done by Yasha. Is gonna get the heal on, and you know they're gonna push this. Molotov in there on the right, flushing everyone to the left side of the room. And Yasha's gonna be first in from his team. Molly on the ground. He says, forget it, light myself on fire. Both of you dudes are done. Gets the third knock and the finish. That's a 4-kill squad wipe. Beautifully done there from the De Bruyne Team 1. That was very, very nicely done. Yasha and Old Boy really making that happen. They're gonna retreat, go back to the outer flanks of the city. But you gotta love what you see here. We've got Panda peeking over the wall right now. Panda looking good with regards to gear. He's got level 3 gear. Got an M416. He's looking really, really sharp. And we got Amigo standing at the brick wall here. He's got somebody behind him, but this is not good. He gets G-Roy taken down, but he had to give his position away to do that. He was really hoping to stay under the radar here, or rather off the radar, and unfortunately you can see him split from his squad, and you know, all eyeballs are looking at him. Luckily his squad, Chaos Ghazi and Mizarsi, they go to engage Panda here, but we've got T-Javis and Player 1. They are in control of this new zone. Look at this, Mizarsi knocked. And this is tough right now. Panda gets another finish there on Ghazi, and this is Panda's game to lose right now. Jack Osbourne 2 is in the driver's seat with the position here. Kevin De Bruyne taken down here by Susi and taken down. So it's basically Panda and a whole lot of his teammates alive, and they're going up against a 2v4 right now. This is Panda's team in position, and their numbers advantage as well, but not for long, it looks like. Zuzi taken down by Yasha, and now Yasha on the offensive here. He is going absolutely crazy. From the distance, the burst from the, oh my goodness, the DP28. Oh boy, with the knock on Player 1, with the knock on Javis. This is insane. It's now down to Panda. What was a 2v4 has become a 1v2 very, very quickly. Now it's Panda pinned at the rock. They've really let this one get away from them. Panda had the position and the numbers, and he gets to the next rock, somehow survives, and 5 HP is all that keeps him from death and second place. Yasha pushes in. They're splitting the angle right now, so Panda can't take both of them at the same time. Yasha's got to be careful here, though, because Old Boy's isolated. Panda has the ability to kill Old Boy right now, and Yasha can't do anything about it. And that's exactly what happens. Old Boy knocked and finished, and now it's Yasha pushing Panda. The drop shot gets it done, and Yasha takes down Panda for the victory. Winner, winner, chicken dinner goes to Kevin De Bruyne and his Team 1. So you gotta love the way Game 1 wrapped up. I'd love to see a little bit more action in the middle of the game, but those hot drops will eliminate a few of those squads early. We saw Rolex on the wrong end of the stick of this one, along with his squad on Jack Osbourne 1. Overall, a great first game, but before we head to the second game, let's go ahead and check the standings. After one round of play, it's De Bruyne 1 with the chicken dinner and 20 total points. They picked up 12 rank points and 8 kill points to secure their top spot on the leaderboard. Team Osbourne 2 was able to secure a 19-point second place, so only out of first place by 1 point right now. And Team Aleyna Tilki finished in third place with 15 points. That's Aleyna Tilki number 2. Team De Bruyne 2 finished in fourth place, but there is a big gap right now between De Bruyne 2 and the rest of the field. It looks like from fourth place down through 8th place, there's between 1 and 5 points respectively. So that is going to do it for round number 1. It's time to prep for round number 2, but first, let's get into a lucky draw.
Hi PUBG Mobile players, I'm Kevin De Bruyne. Thank you for watching the show match. Let's see who will win the rewards. 3, 2, 1.
Round 2 is upon us, and we are headed into the action. This time we are playing again for chicken dinners and kills, but there's a twist. We are going to try to keep our team captains alive as long as possible. That means the Kai Bowmans, the Jack Osbournes, the Kevin De Bruynes, the Aleyna Tilki, Savu, Panda, Mizarsi, and Dream PUBG are your targets. We want to keep these guys alive so that they can somehow get their president to the finish line alive. Anybody able to get their team captain to the finish line and have him be the last one alive is going to get some serious bonus points. Again, we've got a hot drop happening right now. It looks like Jack Osbourne 1 again in the action here. Jack Osbourne is up against Aleyna Tilki 2 here, and he runs right in front of Mizarsi and gets completely mowed down. Jack Osbourne has yet to fire a shot. Oh no, right in front. Caught looks like Rolex here, a little bit off guard, peeking out, but Rolex is now unaware of what's going on. He's going to be fighting back. Sixless gets shot in the side here. And gets knocked by Mazarsi. And it looks like he's going to get finished here. That's the second time in a row that Sixless has been caught off guard, shot in the ear, and really had no chance to ever even get in the fight. Oh no, Rolex caught with no gun. Unfortunate. They both landed at the same facility, and what are you gonna do? He tried to hide, he tried to stake it out, but oh, that's gotta hurt when you land and you don't get a gun. That's like something that I would do. Unfortunate for Rolex, they are the first team out again, but yeah, it does help in PUBG to have something besides fists. Looks like Aleyna here from Team Aleyna Tilki 1. Working on that vaulting, going out the window. Looks like she's got the hang of it now. And they're off and running. Definitely wants to get a helmet, but that's remains to be seen. We'll get that a little bit later in the round. Panda running around, finishing strong in last round with 19 points in a second place finish. They are in contention here to take the lead this round, but things do need to go their way. And here's Savu and his team. We've got Sinister. Kai Bowman pushing through. Getting some good loot here, that Kai Bowman. He's smiling right now, ear to ear. He's like, yeah, baby, let me get that loot. Check the map. We've got a southern zone starting to shake up. We've got a lot of teams in the north, though. Looks like Kai Bowman. Looks like Jack Osbourne 2. It looks like Aleyna Tilki 1 and Aleyna Tilki 2 all need to move south. Rolex has been eliminated. And it looks like De Bruyne 1 and De Bruyne 2 also are looking pretty good in the south right now. Looks like Kai and Winsanity here are getting ready to move out. They've got those UMPs locked and loaded. They're trying to get a little bit better weaponry than they did last game, where they got pinned at the compound. Amigo's got it going on here. The Car 98 M4, the classic PUBG combo. One of my favorites out there. They're rocking 4 kills already, and it looks like De Bruyne 1, while they did very well last game, they're starting slow in game number 2. They've got their captain De Bruyne on the screen. He is alive, but Old Boy and Yasha still killless so far in this second match. These guys have huddled up, and they're whispering something to each other. Some sort of secrets going on here. We've got Bleak Snake with the DP M4 combo, and he's looking down a gully here where he's going to try to skirt out of here. He sees a drop coming down in the distance. Maybe that's where he'll head. Oh, yeah, there we go. We've got the emotes going all around Kevin De Bruyne, learning how to dance and learning how to emo in PUBG. Even while emoting and goofing around, the man looks super serious. I think the award for comfort goes to Aleyna Tilki, hanging out on her couch right now, just playing some PUBG Mobile. Taking a peek here, looking at all of the other players. They're exchanging loot and trying to make sure that everybody's got what they need. Aleyna picking up the M4. She's rocking some good gear, though. Level 2 bag, level 2 helmet. I think she's going to be in a solid spot, but you got to get out of the doorway. Minute and 20 left on the zone timer as this thing starts to constrict a little bit more and we start seeing these squads come together. For now, it's been a little bit of a slow game. One team has been eliminated. Waiting to see if the others are forced to come together. It looks like right now Bleak Snake coming up over the horizon. Definitely visible to Savu and his squad. That's the Jack Osbourne, or no, that's Kai Bowman 2 off in the distance here. Yeah, it looks like Max Cash and Savu are sitting over there on the hillside. They haven't fired a shot yet, so Bleak Snake is not aware of their presence. Amigo having a good day so far, playing very, very well for Aleyna Tilki number 2. He's rocking 1 kill today in this game, and his team is sitting on 4. Uh-oh. The grenade comes out. Once you hear that pin pulled and there's no enemies around, that's always got to make you scratch your head and wonder what's about to happen. Definitely going to start to see these guys make their way south. The safe zone is down there. Amigo doing a quick little scout real quick to see if anyone is driving by. And it's going to be his own player, so they're going to hop in the UAZ and make their way to the zone. It looks like Kevin De Bruyne picking up the AK. He's still rocking a level 1 helmet. We're going to try to make that maybe a level 2, maybe a level 3. We'll see. But oh boy, out front scouting, trying to make sure that nobody is going to catch his team off guard. You can see them heading just over the ridge here. Again, Savu waits just on the other side with Max Cash. We'll take our view over to Savu right now, and he's working on jumping over a mattress. Impressive, Savu. He's got moves like good old Spider-Man. All right, there's Kai Bowman. He's got that crouch walk going across the road right now. It's time to get in and head to the zone. You gotta wonder if Telly or Winsanity's gonna drive here. Kai Bowman hops in the driver's seat. It's like, nah, man, we gotta go. We gotta go. He's rocking the new P90 though, exclusive to the new Nordic map Livik. Amigo has run quite a long ways this round. He's trying to catch up to his team right now, who's on the hillside ahead of him. Want to say he was out looking for a vehicle, but unfortunately comes up empty-handed. And just like that, the play zone does become a factor for T. Javis. Player 1 also in the zone. And they are making their way out. They do catch a glimpse of Kai Bowman and Telly. Telly's going to see him, no problem. 3 guys behind a rock drinking an energy drink. There's something special about this. Wait for the grenade. Zusi on the push. That guy outside the wall just goes out, lays down in broad daylight, does not fire a shot, and sacrifices himself. Not sure what's going on there. When Sanity is knocked as well, and it looks like T. Javis is going to get picked off a little bit by Telly. Here comes the grenade. Ah, this is a tough one. This is an easy dub right here for Telly. And he gets the knock. So really nicely done. And then Panda runs in, and Telly easily takes him down. It's ready player 1 actually. It's not Panda. It's player 1. There's Panda on the other side of the street. Behind the box, he's taking a peek over here. Telly making quick work of the squad right now. Winsanity is down, but I believe Kai Bowman is picking him up. Telly flushing him over to the left side. Panda going around the back. Telly is aware of the flank. He knows he's got to go for his teammate, so he's going to go for the finish here. Out of grenades, but he picks up kill number 1. And Panda still across the street right now. Has not made it over there. Player 1 and T. Javis. T. Javis is down, and it looks like player 1 is going to be next. Panda says, well, see you later. He's going to use this as a distraction to get out of Dodge. He's going to leave his teammates to die and head towards the zone. Sometimes the safe play is the one that you have to make in PUBG Mobile. It's not always when you leave your teammates. Sometimes you want to shed a tear a little bit, maybe weep, maybe cry. But at the same time, it's sometimes the more strategic play to get to a spot where you're safe. And it looks like Telly, Winsanity, and his crew will be able to move on to the next little bit of this round. Kevin De Bruyne and his squad, Yasha, taking a beating right now from Amigo De Bruyne goes down. And he is going to try to get out of sight. It looks like Amigo may be able to connect still. Can't really tell. But they're on the push right now. They have this squad separated. He sees him running across, and he's going to keep pushing, I believe, to try to get on the flank. Old boy trying to hold down the squad here. Wants to keep them from splitting and getting across the road. But it does look like he's not seeing 6 on the flank here. Let's see if 6 can connect. He chooses not to. He chooses to walk by and not shoot. Interesting. Oh, what a grenade! That was insane. De Bruyne is still down from this side, but holy cow, old boy just absolutely wrecks him with the grenade. Throws another one. Can he get lucky again? Oh my goodness. Chunks Mezarsi, huge. Gets him knocked down halfway and kills Ghazi with the grenade. Incredible stuff from old boy there. So Love taken down and finished. We got old boy really having his way right now with Aleyna Tilki, but old boy is not able to escape the wrath of Amigo, and Amigo drops his 4th kill of the game. It looks like his team is up to 8 kills, and that's Aleyna Tilki, number 2. They are absolutely rolling right now. Looks like Bleak Snake with De Bruyne 2. Catches one of Kai Bowman 2's members out, immediately connects and drops him. Follows up with some shots, does a little bit more damage here. Sinister, Max Cash, and Savu are firing at the teammates up on the hill. Bleak Snake unable to see them right now, but they are able to return fire just a little bit. They are leaving their teammate out there to bleed out, it looks like. He's in a very precarious situation. Middle of the street is not where you want to be. He's just crawling around out there. Doesn't seem to really care too much about being revived. Savu's moving pretty well through the buildings here. Going up to the top floor. Good shots here from Bowman 2. They are connecting up on that hillside. You can see the numbers flying off of for damage there. Good shots and good accuracy so far. In return, we got De Bruyne 2 with Giroy firing in at Max Cash, at Savu, and at Sinister. It's a long shot right now as you see the blue zone coming in behind Kyron Bowman 2. Oh, looks like we've got a third party. The MK12 unable to connect with the 3X, but Telly does lay some damage in, bust out the M4 and takes down Amigo, which is the biggest threat from that team. And it does look like things are starting to turn around here for Telly, Winsanity, and Kai Bowman. Beautiful shots with the MK12. This thing's an absolute monster. Very little recoil on this new sniper rifle that's been included on the brand new Nordic map Livik. We've got a bunch of action going on right now. Bleak Snake is getting a ride, it looks like, from G-Roy, but they stop. They're going for the third party right now, trying to get some free kills. And as you can see, they do just that. Not only do they pick up someone's knock, they get a finish, they get another knock here. Amigo is back down, and Mizarsi is down as well. So, squad wipe here from De Bruyne 2, and that was really, really clutch for them to roll up and just turn that stop into some points. Lots of shots in the distance. Chaos Dodge is going to hear those and push his way up the mountain and try to get that high ground position for Aleyna Tilki, number 1. So you see Yihan here pushing his way around. Definitely contending with the blue zone now, and it does not feel good. You can see it ticking away, and it definitely is starting to make a difference. Off in the distance, you can see all of those health bars kind of falling, and they have to run out in the open here. And as you can see, it's one after the other right now. Just easy pickings here. All 3 players down. And just G-Roy just going to town, man. One burst at a time with the DP-28, and he's crushing people. Somehow these guys are still up. Less than 5 HP with both of them, and somehow they're able to survive. You gotta love that. Shots coming in from another angle right now, and they're going to be trying to get out of here as soon as possible. Look at the zone that is formed on the peninsula. It looks like Savu and his squad are in perfect position in the only compound there, but Kai Bowman, Winsanity, and it looks like Telly are starting to make their way across right now. That's beautiful. Making the early push across and trying to secure a compound. Telly sees Serdar. Serdar runs out. Telly connects. Gets the knock and the finish. Nice job from Telly. The others are coming across the water right now. He's sitting in the zone, but he's got to gatekeep here just a little bit. Fully boosts up, and he knows that there's going to be somebody coming across that water. Good shots from Winsanity here, just putting out a ton of covering fire right now. Chaos Dodge coming up behind right now. This is scary because Telly, I think, should know that he's there. He does now. He connects with Winsanity, and the return fire is good. Telly takes down Dodge, and that is going to do it for that squad. Winsanity, Kai Bowman, and Telly have made it into the top 3. Now De Bruyne too is working their way around. They definitely know where these guys are. They see Kai Bowman at the top of the hill. Kai peeks up a little bit. We'll see if G-Roy's going to target him with the DP-28. And he does. Kai Bowman is knocked. He is their president, the team captain. They're trying to keep him alive at all costs. And I do believe he may be the last team captain alive besides Savu. Nope, it looks like Dream PUBG alive across the street as well. So 3 teams left and 3 team captains left. The throw by Max Cash is good. Oh, look at that connection. Beautifully done. Damages 2 or 3 different people. And Bleak Snake left with just a few HP. Oh, they're in a bad spot right now. They have absolutely nowhere to go. They're behind a rock, and the zone will be pushing them shortly. Bleak Snake gets himself patched up, 75 HP, but is fully boosted. He should be good to go in just a second. The best position right now you gotta give to Kai Bowman 1 with the rock and with that berm over there. This is really, really difficult. Max Cash is gonna try to make a play here. He moves across the street. Love the different angles that this gives their team. That was a really heads-up play. Risky, but heads up. Kai Bowman down again. His team's gonna try to pick him up. You can see Bleak Snake with the frag here. He cocks it, throws it. Oh, it's going to be right on top of these guys. Max Cash and Sinister, both of them get hurt by that grenade, and it looks like we might get a finish here. Definitely chunks them both. 32 and 38 damage accordingly. Savu trying to play the role of hero over there. Bleak Snake knocked. Telly on the ground. Bleak Snake knocked down. Let's go. We got action now going to the middle of the road. No cover for anybody. Winsanity knocked. Kai Bowman knocked. Telly is the only one up now for Kai Bowman number 1. Savu has been knocked out, it looks like, and it's all about De Bruyne 2 and Dream PUBG. Dream PUBG is knocked. Let's go ahead and get a finish here, and that's going to knock him off of the map. There it is. He's finished. And it's all about Telly and Kai Bowman right now. G-Roy across the street. It looks like Telly, Kai Bowman, Winsanity may be in a position here to keep their president alive the longest. And then also possibly get a chicken dinner. We're going to see a heel off here. Telly goes down. Misses the heel off. Oh my goodness. Could not really tell if that was a misplay on his part or what happened there, but just could not make it across the street. Telly goes down in a heel battle without getting off the first heel. But I will say that Telly had an amazing run there, picking up quite a few kills. Team Kai Bowman 1 will pick up 8 kills in this close to chicken dinner, but they will pick up the bonus points for keeping Kai Bowman alive the longest. Let's go ahead and check out the results from round number 2. In round number 2, we see Team Kai Bowman 1 finishing on top of the leaderboard with 25 total points. They did not get the chicken dinner, but they finished with 8 mission points by getting their team captain all the way to the final circle. Kai Bowman was the third person from the top of the leaderboard here, and really did a fantastic job staying alive for his team. Team De Bruyne 2 finished in first place with the chicken dinner, but also did not finish with all of the mission points that they could have, so they dropped down to number 2. 21 total points for them, and then quite a bit below that at 11 total points, Team Aleyna Tilki 2, and then in fourth, Team Aleyna Tilki 1 with the 9-point finish. Kai Bowman 2, De Bruyne 1, Team Osbourne 2 and 1 finish at the bottom of the pack in 5 through 8 respectively. So that is your second round of the overall NA/EU standings. Let's go ahead and kick it over to a lucky draw.
Hey PUBG Mobile players, it's Jack Osbourne. Thank you for watching the show match. Let's see who will win the rewards. 3, 2, 1.
Our competition is just about to get started, guys, but before we do that, I want to send a huge thank you to all of our global stars, players, influencers, and you guys watching for helping support the COVID-19 relief effort supported by Direct Relief. If you'd like to find a way to get involved, check the link at the bottom of your screen to see how you can send some love. Round 3 has begun, ladies and gentlemen, and the contestants are making their way into the battlefield, and look for all of them to head north to the Hot Springs and to Lupenfeld, where an NPC will await them at each location, and it's their job to engage them in a dance-off. That's right, you will be inviting the NPCs to dance at Hot Springs and Lupenfeld, and there will be some bonus points awarded here, not to be counted towards the final ranking, of course, but of course, you don't want to kill the NPC. That's something you don't want to do. So we'll watch here as multiple squads go towards the Hot Springs. Definitely going to be a hot drop. It's time for match 3, the final match of the North America-European region. This is looking solid. We've got all of our eyeballs pointed towards the Hot Spring and Lupenfeld. That's where a lot of the teams should be going, and they will be trying to dance with one of the NPCs that happens to be there. You can see Will and Barbara jumping out of the plane. That's exactly where they will be going. Those NPCs are off limits, and obviously in round number 3, as we've said before, these points will not count towards the overall total, but will be a measure of skill and to see who is the best dancer/killer in PUBG Mobile. Lots of teams going up north. It looks like Jack Osbourne 1 has decided to abandon this part of the competition. I'm thinking they want to stay alive and not hot drop this time, and I don't blame them a bit. So as you guys can see, everyone kind of heading in right now. It looks like Panda and his squad of Jack Osbourne 2 have landed at the Hot Springs, and they'll be looking to try to find that NPC. One of the questions I have is, why are the NPCs in the middle of the map right now when they're supposed to be up north with all of these teams dancing their little booties off? Looks like Yasha finds Zuzi. P90 out, he sees Zuzi, he's gonna connect here, decides not to, and goes back. Unable to connect so far. Old boy taken down. And it looks like T-Jab is on the push here, gonna go around the corner. Yasha takes a peek. swipes him a little bit and takes him down here. Yasha, another P90, and gets the knock here onto Javas, gets the finish as well. Nicely done early on. Winsanity out on the balcony. Look at that outfit. He's looking mighty fresh. And looking across the street at Savu and his squad. Savu, Sinister, Max Cash, all trying to keep Winsanity and his squad off of the top of them. Looks like Chaos Dodge driving the UAZ here across the fields, going over to Lupenfeld. Nades blowing up. Panda trying to stay alive here. Gets the connection on Yasha. And now he's going to be trying to go up against Old Boy here. That DP is a scary sound. That is for sure. Old Boy's trying to figure out, how do I keep this guy off of me? How do I finish Yasha here? I think this is the answer. A perfectly placed grenade. He throws it, might have cocked it a little bit too long. Nope, just a little bit too short. Did not have the angle with that roof over there. Beautiful connection there with Yasha. Panda takes a little damage in return, and unfortunately, Yasha's just going to waste his ammo a little bit here. Old Boy unable to rescue him. But he's going to be trying to go up against Panda. Panda with the position. Old Boy is pinned down, and Panda has the superior weapon as well. Interesting fight so far. Looks like Panda might go for the heal here. Nope. Reaches out and gets Old Boy. Old Boy taken down, and that is a crippling blow. To, it looks like Kevin De Bruyne 1. Mizarsi on the push now. He's got, looks like Yihan on the ground. Serdar comes over, connects, but Mizarsi goes back. Gets knocked, and just like that, Chaos Dodge comes back and is immediately knocked in return. That is a squad wipe. Mizarsi goes down, but it's for the greater good. Their squad picks up 4 kills here, as Aleyna Tilki 2 is going to move on in the competition. Panda is knocked by Kevin De Bruyne, of all people. Comes in, flexes those football muscles, and smacks Panda down. No way! Player 1 taken down as well! Kevin De Bruyne, the newcomer to PUBG Mobile. The soccer player taking down Player 1 and Panda with a submachine gun from range. Looks like Winsanity here having fun. He's got Kai Bowman on the ground trying to pick him up. It's Winsanity versus Savu. Savu getting the knock. Max Cash getting the finish here. Max trying to finish off Winsanity. He does so. And Winsanity goes down in game number 3 fairly quickly. Savu getting quick work done here in the final game. Bleak Snake gets a nice kill. Finishes the work started by G-Roy here. Dream PUBG is on the ground, and they're trying to get him picked up. That's their team captain, but where is Barbara? They need to dance with Barbara. Love 8 taken down as well. In comes Mizarsi. And shots from behind. 6 getting the knock. That's a tough one to swallow right there. Mizarsi finishing him off, and it looks like the other squad down to 1 member, and that's a squad wipe. 9 kills now. 9 kills for Aleyna Tilki 2. Mizarsi at squad doing absolutely wonderful so far this game. This is a really, really solid effort. There's Jack Osbourne making his way in first-person perspective through the city, running right out on the road where you'd expect to be seen. Gets spooked a little bit there by Sixless. It is his own teammate, so that's good. Heard in the chat between games here, Jack Osbourne said that he promises that this game will be the game he gets off a shot. Deadly concentration there for sure, though. Telly continuing to loot up, and it's all Telly all the time right now. De Bruyne somehow able to get another kill here. He's rocking 3 kills right now. He's really feeling it. He's in the groove. That's 5 kills right now to their name. Love comes over and punches him, man. That's not the way you show love. Looks like Telly is starting to arrive at Lupenfeld right now, looking for the NPC, but I don't know if he's going to find him at this stage in the game. Looks to be that they've already killed him. Sixless goes up the hill. He's with Rolex. Feel a little bit bad for Rolex and his squad here. Jack Osbourne 2, or Jack Osbourne 1. They haven't had an opportunity to get many weapons so far, being engaged immediately off the drop by multiple teams so far, finishing at the bottom of the pack in both games. But man, that's just a tough way to go out when you only have 3 and you get dropped on twice and don't find weapons. Tough to swallow for sure for his squad. I know they wish they would have done better. More people arriving at the hot springs. Is Kevin De Bruyne still lurking around trying to make things difficult? I don't know how it's going to go, but Love 7 is there. He takes way more shots than he should, and it's okay. He's gone down. The right guy won here. 6 is going to get the kill. That's 10 team kills now for Aleyna Tilki 2. Impressive stuff this time around. Looks like from the bottom, Kevin De Bruyne is coming up from the south into the hot springs, and I'm curious to see if he's going for revenge. Look at this. He's lurking. Not only is he's going for revenge, he's doing it all stealthy. He sees Telly coming up. I think Telly might have seen him and went a little bit wide here. Telly goes wide, looking for the NPC, trying to secure these bonus points, and I just don't think that they're going to find him. Looks like the NPC is off of the map so far. Somebody cut them down. Shots haven't been fired just yet by Ghazi. Trying to get position here. Telly will fight this if he gets a good position. Telly will stop and fight. Looks like he's done just that, but now Chaos Ghazi out on the flank, and this is actually a really good spot because Telly's not going to expect that he's going to be here. Shots fired in return. You can see Telly's vehicle. Oh, there's Telly right there. And just like that, he's taken down Chaos Ghazi exactly as predicted. Just not, you don't know that somebody's on the flank like that. Did a great job by not firing his shots early so that Telly did not know he was there. Not many squads left at this point, guys. We're down to 4 squads, it looks like. Only 11 players left alive, and the only people in the zone right now are Rolex, Jack Osbourne, Sixless, and KSTO. Looks like the folks down at the hot springs are working their way into the zone. Kevin De Bruyne in the middle going to Gronas. Shots fired here. Looks like they're goofing around a little bit. No one even close to them. You hear those shots and Sixless immediately turns around in the center of the map. You can see his arrow coming back. Mazarsi up north in the hot springs. I think they're still looking for the NPC and they just aren't there. Same thing with Savu and his squad up at Lupenfeld. Guys, let's move it along. Let's go take each other down. The NPCs are gone. You've missed your time. Rolex moving towards the center of the map. Looks like the zone is about to come in. We'll see where this next one goes. Solid strategy here from Kevin De Bruyne. It looks like he's chilling in a house, just waiting, trying to stay. Oh, hi. No big deal. Those shots were actually pretty key because, as you can see, Savu and Max Cash literally heading right at De Bruyne. If you check the map, they are right next to where his location is. So that accidental shot into the wall, pretty tragic if you think about it, because otherwise he could have probably snuck up on these guys. They would have never known he's there. But De Bruyne will have to fend off the dogs here. Will he peek out and will he be seen? Sinister about to look down there. Max Cash running across the road. They pass up the UAZ, go across the street. De Bruyne peek in the window. Zone goes south with the hard shift, and it favors the Jack Osbourne 1 team with Rolex, Sixless, and Jack Osbourne. There's De Bruyne. He goes across the street, and just like that, Sinister wipes him off the map. Valiant performance. They win the game 1. Unfortunately, they're going to get 4th here in game number 3. But now it's time for Aleyna Tilki 2. These guys are absolutely massacring so far this game. 11 kills to their name, contrasted with the Jack Osbourne 1 team here that has 0 kills. This is not the result I would have predicted, honestly, with two phenoms like Rolex and Sixless on the same team. I thought for sure they would be going crazy on the frags in a situation like this, but unfortunately that just hasn't been the case. Sinister up the hill, immediately gets knocked. Mizarsi takes him down, gets the finish. That'll be another kill in the bag for this Aleyna Tilki 2 team. And now we've got Rolex and his team off in the distance, starting to connect. And they're in a really good position right now. Shots onto the Car 98 here, trying to connect. Take your time, put it on the head. There it is. A little bit low there, gets the arm shot. Six was just waiting patiently here with the DP. Man is absolutely deadly with this weapon. And just like that, you can see him get dropped all the way to about 1 HP. Sixless up there with that DP, making it very, very difficult to peek right now. Team 3 left in the game. So 3 teams left right now. We got Jack Osbourne 1, Aleyna Tilki 2, and it does look like there is one other team left alive right now. And I believe, who is that going to be? Is it Kevin De Bruyne 2? Looking at it from the distance here. Blue zone is trouble right now. Chaos Gazi rolls down. Sixless gets the knock with the DP. Gonna go for the finish here. He looks like he will pick that up. Six and Mizarsi stay in the zone. They're not trying to mess with Sixless and the DP. I'm not sure what the plan is there. They're just gonna med out and see if they can heal battle it. This is clearly not going to go well for them, but you know, sometimes you're just out of options. Mizarsi is going to try to run down. And geez, look at how, I mean, he got almost all the way to the rock, and Sixless was able to take him down by clipping him right before he got to cover. And here it is, Kyron Bowman 2 with Savu and Mascash still alive in this one. Going up against Jack Osbourne 1 with Rolex and Sixless. There's Rolex just absolutely destroying Savu, and they are on the push at this point. It is a 3v1 at this point in time. Rolex and Sixless on the push. Rolex connects. Sixless is going to go get close on this. And you should see some damage coming out here shortly to Max. Beautiful shot there from Rolex, and that's a winner chicken dinner. So I think it's about time that we take a look at the results for the third and final round of the day. And there you have it. We got Team Aleyna Tilki with all of those kills. Team Aleyna Tilki 2, rather. 13 kill points to go along with 6 rank points. Puts them in first place overall for round 3 with 19 total points. Team Osbourne 1 only finished with 3 kill points, so that kept them down on the leaderboards just a little bit, but they did win that chicken dinner. That put them in second place with 15. Kai Bowman 2 got 4 points for kills and 9 for rank, and that gave him 13 total points. The only team that actually accomplished some of the mission was Team De Bruyne 2 with 4 mission points. They finished in 5th place in this one, and that is going to be your overall standings for round number 3. We hope you guys have enjoyed the competition, and say we close this thing out with one more lucky draw.
Hi PUBG Mobile players, I'm Aleyna Tilki. Thank you for watching this show match. Let's see who will win the rewards. 3, 2, 1.
We've had an opportunity to play through several regions of amazing global extreme challenge play, and I've been super pleased with what I've seen. From amazing dance moves to awesome kill shots, super great grenades, and even some monster trucking action. I have been absolutely astonished with what I've seen during this competition. So without further ado, we need to review the results of all of our different regions. First and foremost, I want to make a note that all 4 of our top vote getters for each particular region receive 2 extra points for their placements on the top of the charts for this competition. But with all of that being said, this is crazy. We have our ultimate team, and the winner of the 2020 PUBG Mobile Global Extreme Challenge, and thus the ultimate team, is Scout from India. Scout has commanded a beautiful performance here today, and they have put up so many kills I have lost track. Scout and his squad finished with an amazing performance in their Middle East, North Africa, and Indian region, where they dropped so many kills it absolutely blew my mind. So congratulations to Scout and his team, as they are 2020's ultimate team. That's gonna do it, guys, for the 2020